I'm Jason Verlinde from the Fretboard Summit and the Fretboard Journal.
So when you were younger, what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh man, I think it was writing. I was horrible at math. I was horrible at science.
Those are my people, the people who are struggling
Writing,
with math.
though, that spoke to me, or maybe it was just easiest, but writing.
So how did you first get involved in music instrument industry?
Okay, so I was a writer. I actually wrote music, did music journalism, interviewed bands, and after interviewing a bunch of indie bands, we're going way back now. I'm old. You start to get, you get a little bored. You're trying to think of like interesting things to bring up in a conversation. So at some point, I started bringing up gear.
Sure.
And then before I knew it, it was like that was my default icebreaker. I'm just gonna ask them about some piece of gear that they had on stage or they used for recording. Then the guitar bug hit me personally, and I wanted to make a magazine that spoke to me and the stuff that I like.
Totally.
And so I started the Fretboard Journal in 2005.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And now it's grown, and we have this whole thing in Chicago, and it's awesome.
Totally. Yeah, so magazine since 2005, podcasting a few years later, and the idea of just like all the cool people that we write about, that we interview in one place is just super intoxicating, along with our readers. And so this crazy three-ring circus is most of my favorite people in one place.
Right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Last question. When you were a kid, did you ever get detention in school?
No.
Never?
I never got detention.
You were a good kid?
I was the fear of God.
Oh, I have some bad news, friend. You now have detention?
Oh, well, sorry.
It's okay. But which detention did you get? What was
I got the tuning by ear on stage, which a few people this weekend.
I feel like that'll get you detention.
You could hand this to a few people this weekend.
Right?
Yeah.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.